strife and storm seem guardians defend. Their mission pure, their promise sworn, steadfast till the end. Mysticians seek what lies untold, with spells of newfound lore, lighting paths and opening gates to magic's very core. Raise the banner, let it fly, united we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright, to answer echoes call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name the world will know. Raise the banner, let it fly, united we stand tall. A spirit bold and a courage bright, to answer echoes call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. This is the 29th game in the Fated arc. This is the finale of the Fated arc. Today's game is we're doing it a little bit different. So let me just get right into it. The Fated crew.
That's what you do right
Yeah, right now. Sorry, give me 1 second. Everything messed up on me. Ah, here we are. The Fated crew. You know of the Jellybloom Festival coming up in Prismeridian. It's a rare festival. It is never on anybody's calendar because it comes up ever so rarely. It's like not high tide, but another natural wonder that you cannot accurately predict. Like Aurora Borealis mixed with cicadas. But jellyfish. Now this festival is coming up very soon. And you are in preparation to go. Can I get a 20-sider from Shai? Did I give you guys the link?
You did. Should I?
8. As you are in What does it look like when you have a prediction, Shai? When you know that you have to get something?
I feel like, at least to me, it feels like it should just be like she just suddenly has an epiphany. It's like, oh yes, there's something we need to go get.
So, in your mind's eye, I don't want to tell them.
Oh. Oh boy.
So,
Right, okay. What's that? Alright, well, I have just gotten another vision. I see in my mind's eye something we need to go get.
I mean, that's pretty vague. Like something the size of an apple.
No, it is a weapon we need to go get.
Ah, now you're talking. Well, I like.
Yes, and one that I believe will match you very well, my queen.
Excellent. Then we must run and get it as soon as.
Yes. We need to go to here. She's like, I assume until like she gets the actual position, she just has like the vague feeling of what direction they need to go. Is that right?
absolute, like, the buck wild fact of, like, the number you rolled combined with the speeding this game up, or this part of the game up, is very funny.
I'm sorry, I'm being called real quick. They
No,
apparently need
You're
my help.
absolutely fine. Let me do a real quick scene shift. Now, I would like to introduce the Sea Devils crew. We have Mr. Steinholm? Steinholst. Played by Prophecy of Zero.
Ready to kick some ass.
We got Mr. Vernix, played by Toast.
Maybe to blow something up.
We got Officer... Wait, no, sorry. We have Mr. Trafford, played by Professor Winter. Who's dead now.
Nope, sorry, temporarily. Temporarily. I'm better now. Insert knuckle cracking noise here.
Nice. Then we have Mr. Patagon, played by Sept.
Rip and tear?
Yeah.
So, okay. This is going to be really funny. So you four have been given a very specific mission from the captain. The captain has ordered you all to clear the path. Like, the captain, Pim, Ento, and Rupert in full Sea Devil gear gave you all a very important mission, and then they went west from Sanguine. It's like they said they had to pick something up, and disappeared. Your mission is, it has been told to you that the Shaper has made a blockade in the rivers of Tirloa, like taxing anyone who passes through. The more magical you are, the more heavily taxed you are. And like this has been a real problem for the squirrels, for the mantis shrimp people, for everybody going that way. Because the festival's coming up. And the Shaper is more of an army than most of the cultures around the Echo right now are prepared for. So, all know your role in this. Clear the path. But at the same time as clear the path, the Shaper's and the Fated's crew, you see your targets loading up their ship on the white salt beaches of Alkali. I'm trying to find where I put your tokens.
Now remember, guys, Captain said by any means necessary.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. What that means.
Also, is this what you guys feel like all the time, being so large?
You're taller than me right now.
Yeah. Just gonna pat you on the head. It's okay, little guy.
You're quite golden, that's for sure. Do that again, and you'll never get to be carried by me again.
You're gonna think about it for a couple seconds, and then decide not to.
Yeah, I think the only real question I have is how quiet we're going to have to be before we have to go loud.
I wasn't
With the
planning on
Shaper.
going quiet at all, but I mean,
Well, true. Probably a play by ear sort of thing, but you have a point. We're probably going to have to go loud fast and just go louder.
I mean, the moment that they see that and he points at the flag, that's it. Well, probably just see the ship in general.
Alright. Real fast. T, if you don't mind, could you roll me a four-sider? Yep, give me 1d4. Okay. So you good luck, you four.
Oh boy.
So you four, what is the plan? Like Brick, mummy number 14, Shai, Neff? Like, they are currently loading up. This is probably your best chance, unless you are planning to follow them into the ocean.
No, I feel like now's a good time.
Do we just try to sneak around him?
No, they have what we need.
Pincer attack then.
Yes, exactly.
So we're gonna go around and sneak attack.
Assuming they don't already know we're here, I would assume that to be the plan.
I don't
Oh, I
know.
think you
Do
guys
we
are,
know?
I think you all are like perfectly. There hasn't been any rolls either direction. They have no idea that you are here.
Excellent.
Maybe we have a distraction, like Brick, just find something in his goodie bags to like make shiny.
Oh, I think I could find something. Do you want distraction, or do you want them to not be able to see us coming?
Why not a bit of both?
Both, I think, both.
Okay. I'll go into my backpack and I'll pull out one of those fun like sandstorm stones again.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
throw it at him.
So, 1 second, gotta get. Alright, Brick. Yeah, this is. You could roll Fated, and I think Eccentric works in this situation.
Hell yeah, we'll do both of those.
Can you give me 3d20?
That's
Ugh.
20.
Oof! Alright, there is a massive salty sandstorm that gets kicked up out of nowhere. Like, you guys. Alright. Karam, Nichol, Krieg, Patagon, what is your reaction to this? Oh, first, Brick, what kind of storm? What does it look like? What does the stone that you use look like? How did you activate it? You tell us that first, and then you guys tell us how you react.
It's like a little sand-colored stone, and I just fucking threw it at him. It landed right in the center of the group, and then the storm kicks up around and just kind of swirls. And I'm gonna pull out of my backpack, and give my friend some goggles with a big, just singular goggle for Mummy 14.
14 gives a thumbs up.
Safety first, everyone.
Alright, Sea Devils, how do you react to this? Like, it is not. That 20 is damaging. Like, you are all getting the tag blinded. Except for Nichol. I don't think you get that tag.
Yep, in what's that phrase? In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Yes,
So-
yes, yes.
But yeah. I think the first thing, at least Mr. Trafford is going to do, is this definitely doesn't seem natural. It's causing a big issue. He's going to try to gin up a bit of a snowstorm to try to, for lack of a better word, counteract the sandstorm. At the very least, get it not blowing as bad.
You know what? Absolutely. I would, yeah, definitely make an elementalist roll. If we did DCs, this DC would be very difficult, though. You are going up against a nat 20. But
Yeah,
you
that's
have
fair.
every room, like, I want you to try. I think you are successful in clearing a hole just in time. What is the next step of the plan, the Fated's crew? Now that they are blinded, is it just a bum rush? You just drive the ship through and grab it?
I think so.
And Neff, like, you're the pilot, correct? You're behind the wheel?
Yes,
Or are
I'm
you-
navigating.
Absolutely.
So
love
I
the game.
take the wheel and I just aim it right at them. Mummies, you better strap in. It's gonna be a bump.
The mummies on the ship for them to strap, and there's no belts or nothing. So some of the mummies are grabbing onto like the railings and the mast. The ones that are a bit too far are just grabbing onto other mummies, like a little chain.
Mommy hug group.
Mummy huddle.
Right. So Nichol, what you see coming, barreling through this storm as you cleared enough of a path for you to see them, is a ship, a sand skiff, that is just flying across this salt desert right at you. Like, and they are focused dead at you. You are the target. And you see... Oh, go ahead.
Yelling, "Everyone, ambush!" and trying to get into a better fighting position. Anyway,
Can you give me... tea time. Can you give me a sailor? Can you roll me 4d20? Nope. I think this is a 5d20. Lucky, Pirate Queen, Sailor, and Inked all work here.
So roll a 4.
And you can, if you want to spend a ton of energy right now, you could spend up to 5 tag points, which would give you 6d20. Which is, oh, yeah, okay. That's
Another
a
20.
I want to have some. I want this to have some fun. I'm gonna lower that too.
Ooh, a reap and sow.
All right, absolutely. Take that reap and sow. How do you do it? How? Okay. Mummies? Do we lose mummy number 14 here?
Why are we
I've
losing mummy
become
number?
so attached to that mummy.
So here's the thing. You rolled a 20. So you are the perfect shot. You are right on the money. You are gonna hit your target. Like, you get what you're here for. But Karam lowered the 2 to a 1 and made it a reap and sow. So you got the best outcome, but you also got the worst outcome. Feel free to be mad at him about it.
So I'm not ready to give up mummy 14.
Can we make this like really epic though? Like, could Brick like throw Mummy 14, knowing full well that like this is his last hurrah?
Okay, but he still has the Eye of the Harbinger and the ring.
Wait. When you say lose him, do you mean like he dies, or we just like lose like track of him? Like the other.
I was thinking that this would be a moment where Karam sees it as an attack, and you tell me if I'm going too far, Karam. Like, you see it as an attack, which it kind of is. They're here to take something from you, and you go to stop them. But the only thing that stops you from stopping them is mummy number 14. And you guys tell me how that fight went down. Or, alternatively, we have to make another pass at it. Like, you have the perfect shot, you're reaching over, like... the Fated. Neff, if you want to save mummy number 14 in this moment, how do you give up the item that you're here to steal? For a moment, or not steal, it's yours. Belongs to you. It's rude that he's holding it. Like, how, do you last minute turn out of the way to save mummy number 14?
Absolutely, I turn out of the way to save mummy number 14. So, the angle that Neff is turning her boat towards the other crew, she notices that mummy 14 loses his grip on something and starts to slide off the deck towards the edge of the. So instead, Neff quickly turns the other way to counterbalance and save mummy 14.
I love that. I think that sets such a tone for like the Fated's crew. They are not willing to give up, and the mechanic was they are they are expendable. It has become they are beloved, and they are not willing.
They're certainly still expendable, but we want to savor them as long as we can.
I mean, we've leveled this mummy up quite a bit. We've invested quite a lot into number 4.
He's got so much experience.
Here's serious work on him.
I really want the background scene of you guys working on Mummy 14 like Wolverine style. Like you got him adamantium bones, stuff like that.
We will build him, make him.
The bionic mummy.
Apologies, there's food ready. I'll be right back.
Okay, so does that slide us to a stop? Like right there?
Yes, it stops us in front of them, so they don't really get hit, but they're a little stuck.
Oh.
Can we counterattack at all?
It like she drove right at you and then slid to a stop. We could have like a diplomatic moment here if we wanted to. Like, it is clear that they are not willing to kill you or have their people killed.
Parlay?
Yeah, this is a pirate parlay.
They have no idea that I turned because of Mummy 14, you know? It was just
Oh,
out of the
shit.
kindness.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
I think Karam might have seen chance to swing, but as the boat turned, it's hard to tell whether or not she turned because she could tell that it was going to be a swing, or
yeah,
hey, it was meant to be like this.
Exactly.
He was getting in position to come down.
So
is anime as hell.
So since we're not attacking at the moment, Mummy 14 will be the first to hop down from the ship and speak in a very slow word, parlay, as he looks to the fore.
I mean, you didn't have... I would say you didn't have to be that flashy in showing up, but honestly, I kind of respect that.
Flashy's the only way I know how to be.
Yes, that was totally on purpose, not on accident at all. I'm trying to save our ace in the hole. No, yes, hello, I am
Yeah, she's lying.
Yes, yes, and this is my pirate.
Did you see
I've
that
seen
sick drift?
accidents before. That was an accident.
So, why are you here? Did you find out that we're on the way to the festival or something? Are you offering to be backup?
I'm back.
You guys are going to a party?
Right? Mummy number 14 looks at the group. Party? Right.
I pull a party hat out of my backpack and put it on Mummy 14.
Yay.
Mummy 14 really knows how to
Well,
Yeah.
we don't get to have the fun part of the party just yet. Shaper's got a blockade set up down the way. We're gonna give everyone a nice fireworks show.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair,
Festive.
that's probably going to be pretty fun too.
This can be amazing fun. I got this new thing from Tobias. He said it was experimental, but
What did you get?
you'll have to wait and see, won't you?
I'm sure it'll make you very happy to see it.
Anyways, if there's nothing else, we're gonna go. You guys have fun.
If you
No,
want
I need you to hang on a second. I need to talk to the blue one.
Which one? That blue one, or the other blue one?
I would
Or are
say
you
the
gonna
tall
talk to
blue one,
yourself?
but I don't think that's accurate right now.
I don't know who's taller, Trafford or Patagon.
Bradford?
I think we should measure. I
Probably
need
the
you to
horns.
stand back to back, and I'm gonna pull out a ruler. I'm trying to do something swifty. Come on,
Okay.
back to back. Let's go.
Waddles over. I don't know why we need this. I'm quite short, but all right.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. As I'm measuring, can I try to just take what I want?
You could give it a shot, but these are you know they are watching you.
Oh, for sure. This is for giggles. I don't know if this is gonna work.
It's like, this would have to be a nat 20, just so you know.
I love that.
I
He's
believe
done
in
it
you.
once today.
I believe in you.
Alright, so yeah, this would just be your pirate queen roll, so you would have 2d20 here.
Okay. It was worth a shot.
Here's what what happens. You go after what it is subtly. Like, they might suspect something, but not enough. And it's specifically Nichol. Nichol, Brick made a move to try to take Fable. You can't prove it, but you've been pickpocketed and has pickpocketed back before. You know a pickpocketing when you see one.
Yeah, and I'm going to be, just moving a bit, glaring right at him, and so, parlay, you say? How about we actually start getting into what you're really after?
Oh, you saw what I tried to do there, didn't you? You're good.
Well,
Direct and straight to the point. I can appreciate it. So, we're here because, like I said, Mummy number 14, he likes to party. And we heard that you guys knew where a good party was.
Now there is a festival at Prismeridian. Guys can go there.
Is that where you guys are going?
No, but that's where the party is. That's what you want, right? Why would you want to go with us if you just want a party?
I mean, no party is a party without a good guide, right? And you guys look like you'd be great guides.
Well, we're currently kind of busy with something else, so Party's that way, as I point off into the distance.
I'm very good at doing something else.
And it sounds like where you're going is going to be a far better party than whatever's going on over there. And I think we want it.
Party's filled up, but, you know, maybe next time.
Come on, there must be something that you perhaps need. Maybe we could barter, pirate to pirate.
Well, I would need you to leave, but that's not going to happen, so I guess we can't all get what we want.
I will say one thing. If you're going after what you really are, there are one of two ways there. And one of them, you would have to bring a lot to the table. But I will tell you, I won't reject it out of hand.
Well, looky here. You have something we want, and we will definitely have something you want. You just got to tell us what it is.
Well, what do you have? How about that?
Are you offering us passage aboard your ship to peruse?
What are you trying to peruse there, bud?
You said that you had stuff that you would offer. What better way to know what could be traded than to see what's available?
Yeah,
I'm
Brickhead
trying to
was
treat
just talking about... sorry, someone else go first.
Oh, what I was gonna say right there is the ship has nothing other than like creature comforts. Like it's a great ship. Like it looks nice. Everything magical, like is just in Brick's backpack.
Yes, Brick has everything. Brick literally has everything.
I'm the
There's a
stall
reason they
owner
say
here.
that.
Brick suddenly massive trench coat. What are you buying?
Big trench coat. I pull a table out. What are you guys in the market for?
Ugh, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna wait back on the ship. Shai, Brick, Mummy number 14. You guys have this.
With pleasure.
I got these, my queen.
Okay. And then Neferkitti heads back to her ship, like looking just big yawn, and steps on the deck. Falls asleep in the sun like a cat.
So, question stands. What are you in the market for?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, additional stuff would be helpful, but I'm not just talking about that. First thing I'm thinking is maybe a bit of help with this, although I don't think we need it. But I think beyond that, I'm thinking instead maybe something longer term between your captain and my captain. A way to make sure that they're both sides are willing to potentially play along in the long term. If nothing else, I'm sure the Shaper's a threat to you too. I think you may understand where I'm going here.
Well, I'm definitely not a fan of them, but I don't think I'm at liberty to make deals on behalf of my captain when she's taking a nap.
A napkin,
Yeah.
if you will.
Nor am I.
But I was going to say here, you 7 in this situation do have the ability to set up a parlay in Prismeridian, the Prismeridian parlay, we'll call it. where I would love if we could get as many of Pirate Queens that we know about in one game, their entire crews.
It would be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yes, mate.
Oh yeah.
Taper is out to get all of us. All of us have something to gain from each other. Best to all meet in the same place at the same time. Nobody's gonna make a
Yeah.
move when there's already a different dagger pressing against their back.
It sounds like
And
a
if it
pirate
helps.
council if I've ever heard one.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'll also promise to you now, at that council, the fable will be in play.
Well, seems like we at least have an arrangement for the future to all meet up.
It seems so.
I guess if you guys want to come and follow us for the fun we're gonna have, feel free. Otherwise, we'll see you soon for the full party.
Of course,
Nothing else.
I would
yeah.
check it if I were you. Nef would not be happy.
I gave my word.
His word to be trusted, unlike some others.
This word's better than any bureaumancy contract out there.
That being said, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm always fine with a few extra hands to wreck a few things. You know, maybe you could see a couple other things in action. You know, get to know each other so we don't have the knives at each other's back so hard next time.
I do like wrecking things.
Yes, and I'm certain Nef would not mind us borrowing a couple of mummies for this.
Yeah, how many do you want to bring? This could be fun.
Good question. Mummy number 14, definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
14
All right.
is ready to fetch somebody else's if given the word.
Let me make sure I have things set up. You guys, like, I am so fucking on board for the team up. Obviously, it's like you guys have read the Discord. I am very much ready for like this. We're gonna be working with some balances. I don't know what the balance for 7 top tier characters are. You know.
The answer is that that frequency card is probably going to be a lot more accurate.
I don't even know what the frequency card was for.
The basic vibe is for incredibly cocky. Like not, but earned cockiness. But yeah, so please, by all means, Sea Devil crew, introduce yourself to the Fated crew. How is the hello between all of you?
I think now that the tensions are gone, it's just I think, quick meal before we depart, and then head out for your day of fun.
Sure, why not?
I think we packed some of There's food in here somewhere.
Yeah,
Brick's
I
gonna
think
pull
we
a
may
full
have-
dining set out of his backpack.
Oh, you come prepared. Nice.
Yeah,
I always come
Yeah,
prepared.
This brick has something for everything.
I was going to ask if someone had a shrimp allergy, but never mind.
Can't have a shrimp allergy in the Sea Devils crew. I mean, wouldn't make it past initiation.
That's true.
Like Nika is nodding and saying that's 100% true. This is a fact statement. She is all about this. I want to know what the initiation is, but I also don't want to I like the idea of just calling it the initiation.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Not something we can talk about, unfortunately.
Something the four of us have clearly survived.
Yeah, it's redacted, because I don't know if my bleep button is too loud, so I'm not using it this time.
It is a jump scare.
Standing is Flipper would be like, "Hi, I'm Paul Bunyan, and yeah, nice to meet you all."
Brick will shake his hand. I'm Brick.
Rick.
I'm certain you've probably heard much about me, but if not, I am Shai, renowned fortune teller.
Oh, you're the quack that Amon keeps talking about.
He's the quack.
You're the one quacking like a duck, but doesn't mean anything to me. Mr. Vernix. Nice to meet you.
Karam elbows him.
What? Right.
Goldilocks.
The Goldilocks.
Yeah. You can call me Jacob for now.
Well, I'm here.
Alright, well, let's go grab that food, and then we can be off to our fireworks display.
Yeah, how are you guys with explosives?
Oh,
Big
use them all
fan.
the time.
We have a very large blockade to unblock.
Gonna be
Well,
tons
lucky
of
for
fun.
you, I got a backpack full of explosives right now.
Mummy 14 has no explosives, so all he does is crack his knuckles in preparation.
I like this one.
Alright guys, let's fucking so we get into the ship. Here we are. As you guys can see over, I have to get more nautical knowledge for you all, and I'm gonna have to read those notes that Flynn took so that I know starboard and all that stuff. The Fated's crew, you know your captain very much dislikes being on water. How is it for you? Have you all traveled by sea before? Or are you more localized?
Brick has. He had to get everything for his backpack from somewhere.
Shai is probably a bit more localized and has not been out at sea before.
I have no idea with 14. Depends on what the crew has done. Which, if they've never went to sea, then Mummy 14 has never went to sea.
Absolutely, because we know Neferkitti does not like traveling by sea. So Yeah, hit me with that scene, everybody.
I would imagine Nichol's driving.
Oh, absolutely.
Karam, much like how he used to be on the airship, is just helping Nichol with any times I need sails raised or lowered, turn, things like that.
Normally I'd be up in the crow's nest, but I'm too big. I'm just gonna stand tall and start looking around.
Yeah. Patagon, of course, will take the crow's nest since that he can actually still fit up there. So
I have to watch my tail so I don't hit anyone.
I think your tail, like, you could be way more dragon-like if you want to.
I'm ginormous. I was unsure. The only other ginormous person I've seen is my wife, so I would imagine I'd imitate her. Oh, I got a magic golden cannon, and in order to use that, I have to be really big since it's a giant cannon, to answer your question. Pretty much because it's inside me, so.
So, as you guys are out in the ocean of the Alkali Sea, you all look up, and there it is. You see the storm. Like, you see her ship, the Heart, just flying through the sky. They do not see you. They are not going to spot you in this moment. But how does everyone react to that?
Shaking his head, realizing that now they're gonna have to deal with her at that parlay later too. Really not looking forward to that.
I feel like Shai's just looking up at it silently.
Gonna roll my eyes at her.
Package called down. Like, well, that's the heart of the storm. Everyone, let's just not make eye contact.
Let's hope that they don't notice us and just keep on going. Because otherwise we're going to have a whole different mess. She's rather pissed with you all.
Do you want some help getting by them?
Thanks, but I think I got it.
Okay, ready if you need me.
When Karam said that, because that's Ibring's stuff, right? That Karam's referring to?
Yep.
When Karam said she's rather pissed with you all, Mummy 14 just lets out a considering what he has, he has no issue with what he has taken. To be fair, it was a gift, so
Mm-hmm.
It's just up that if she does decide to deal with us, she comes aboard.
Looks like they've got more places to be. How fast that thing's moving.
Yeah, it's focused that way. I'm sure they won't even notice us.
Probably looking for something they lost again.
They are definitely heading the same direction you all are. Well, but they get to do it by air.
I'm sure they won't notice us.
No, of course not, because we're always beneath them or something. I mean, literally in this case, but yeah. Yeah, what he said.
We weren't the ones that got stolen from.
More than once. I think she's at like 3 now. poor security, if you ask me.
Let me real quick slide you all down there as we make our way into the Neverglades.
Ooh!
Oh
This place
my
looks a lot
god!
better than the last time I was here.
Holy crap!
Wow.
What
They
change?
really did a number.
He's
All
breeding.
right, everyone in chat, get your folding chairs ready.
Very important.
Look at that little
Wow,
shark right there.
They
That
really
guy.
cleaned up the Neverglades.
He looks cool.
Yeah, Lockstitch spent a good amount of time out here to fix it up. Makes it a lot easier to sail through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
but-
easier to swim through too. I'll be glad to give it a try.
Now Karam can stick in his foot in the ocean and not have to worry about it.
Alright. So, let me ask you, Nichol, what is the path that we take? We are looking to go over here, and you could take the direct route if you want to, or you could take a more scenic route.
At this point, I'm thinking potentially well, I think at this point, don't want to give the shaper a heads up before we get there. I think the big question is whether they'd be more likely to have spies in Dendroid or more in the cleanup zone. My gut says they would have more in Dendroid because the cleanup, well, that served that kind part of it served their interests, and I don't think they're going to be. Think they're going to try to stay far away from that.
Yeah, I don't see them having a reason to be over there. Only near Dendroid would they really be stopping. Until another couple of years pass, I don't see the cleanup zone getting a lot of civilizations.
That makes
Well,
logical
but-
sense.
Let me take us over there, everybody.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Pretty.
I made you too big. I made it too big.
Production value.
It's. I'll be honest there. I've had a bit of a secondary motive going this way. I've been trying to, keep an eye on this, and looks a heck of a lot better than it even looked even a year ago.
Yeah. We can actually almost see the bottom this time.
So, the Pirate Queen crew, you are mostly... Brick, you've traveled the world. So, the last time you would have come this way, Brick, it would have been completely polluted. It would have been, let me get a map of it real fast. For some reason, I didn't think that we were gonna want to compare them, which was silly of me. It was absolutely ridiculous.
That was
I'm
your
sorry.
first mistake.
I failed you. I failed you all.
little before and after.
Wrong one. This one.
Yeah, the sea was more green. There was all that pollution there.
Yeah, Dendroid and Happenstance had, like, nothing growing there. Which, to be
Not
fair,
mention-
that's probably also due to the salt from the east just constantly blowing in.
Yeah,
So
not
now
mention
that-
the oil fires instead of the flowers.
And now that to their east isn't blowing salt into their soil 24/7, and to the west is no longer polluted.
And the squirrels have taken a very more naturalist type approach. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm very happy with. Like, and we did that. Look, I thought it was a fun story way of them being like, hey, we saw our most industrialized selves in a nightmare where we created these giant mechs for battle, and then we all got murdered. So yeah, they were like, nah, we're good, maybe we'll.
Yeah, like, it's not like they aren't still really
I know,
smart
but-
and using machines. It's just they realize there is a point that is too far, and they're not pushing it.
They said no to big oil and went green.
Yeah, that is 100% the analog here.
Exactly.
But I think if Shai, if Brick, if Mummy from number 14, I just fuck it, he's a character at this point. It's supposed to be just disposable.
This
Supposable.
He's
I
mummy
would-
number 1 now.
I wasn't expecting this kind of character arc for this fella, but here we are.
What an arc!
So many ups and downs. Only
I
up,
can't
usually
do
ups.
I came here to die.
That was his job, but apparently the crew said no. And you
Yeah,
know,
he'll
he's
just
not
have
gonna
to
say no,
live with the disappointment.
right? You had one job and you failed it.
Failing
Failed
upward.
upwards, as they said.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're good.
Welcome back.
Oh, so Shai, Mummy number 14, and Brick. You are all seeing this stuff for the first time. The story, like, if you've never been here, the stories about the Neverglades was that it was disgusting. The water was poison. It was full of monsters. Like, there were squirrels that were, like, filthy. And, that is a big point of the squirrels. That they enjoy being, greasy. And they were like, it's just like, and Shai, this is one of the most abhorrent things. There are these little skin rats out there that steal your jewelry. That's what you heard. But now, your first time in the Neverglades, you see this stuff, and Karam and Patagon just made a point of mentioning this is because what Lockstitch did. What might you three's impression of Lockstitch as a group be?
I feel like given the rumors that she heard of this place and seeing it now and hearing that this is Lockstitch, she wouldn't say it, but she's probably a little bit impressed, but she's also a bit skeptical. Like, surely one group of people didn't do all this.
Did you say that out loud?
No, she didn't.
Okay. I was
I
going to
said-
have
I-
a comment. Because,
I was saying she was like silently impressed, but also skeptical.
yeah. Because, I mean, in reality, yeah, it wasn't just Lockstitch, but it was Lockstitch that had the effort and brought in allies.
Yeah, great PR stunt here. Eventually, I'm gonna have to work that in. Looking around, making sure.
I think Brick's just kind of looking over like the railing. She's like, "Oh wow, place is really clean now. Nice."
Yeah, just it's a lot better when the world isn't going to shit.
I wonder if the squirrels are still dirty though. Those guys are fun.
They've changed too.
I think if
What
they
about
if
those
they
skin rats?
I think Karam being in the thimble has seen one or two of them around, and it's just a small shudder.
So me and Nika actually picture the same, like exactly the same thing, that they keep the tradition of having dirty hands and like brushing them off when they go to shake your hand as a sign of respect. But it is like soil, like gardening. Like they are always in their gardens. That's what these towers are. They are just giant botanical gardens that just go up.
So
So
it's
still
all
dirt,
dirt instead of grime. Or
right? Yeah, it is
grease.
still dirty, but it's a different kind of dirt.
Right, exactly.
Ah. I think 14 just sees the crew as more. I guess they can organize all this. They are more dangerous than Mummy 14 has originally been informed about them. If they can organize this kind of an effort. So like he's watching everything, not saying much, because he rarely says much anyway. But he's keeping a more watchful eye on the crew, and by extension, considering what he has under the mask, he's keeping an eye on the captain more as well. She is not someone to be slept on.
Nika did just like bring up the point that the last time you guys saw them, they were getting their shit kicked in.
Yeah,
Because
they-
like
Mm-hmm.
you threw a fuck.
Oh yeah, the skeleton.
Yeah, you threw a skeleton at them, and it just ruined their whole day. We know Lockstitch is weak to skeletons. I'm sorry, everybody.
Brick is sitting there just kind of giggling, thinking about that, and then seeing how clean everything is and looking visibly confused now. But that doesn't make any sense.
What?
Oh, I'm just thinking about the time that we had Mummy 14 throw a skeleton at Lockstitch, and it really fucked their day up. But seeing how clean this place is, my brain hurts.
There's one thing you can learn about Lockstitch.
They're weak to skeletons?
No, their luck is a flip of a coin.
Point?
Now
Where?
Goldilocks.
Gonna squint my eyes at you.
Don't you have enough?
No, that's a dumb question. Or statement.
Let me move us a little bit farther north. Well, you all appreciating the work. And from the coastline, you all like some people are waving at you, like there's a group of people saluting you. But there's also a group of people just in awe. Also, according to Wouter, our cartographer, the squirrels have begun getting into submarines.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that little yellow submarine.
It's a yellow submarine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, 14 just randomly salutes some of them back. He doesn't know why, but he does it.
There's people there's at least one or two squirrels running along the coastline. It's like, is that Shai? It's Shai! Oh my god! I think she's actually AFK right now though, so.
She is.
Yeah.
But, Nichol, the mantis shrimp are doing a great job. Like, this area is cleaned up. The lippy crab infestation has mostly cleaned out.
Yeah, quick heads up. So everyone, it's a lot better now, but there's still some lippy issues in the area. So if you have an urge to get in the water, be extremely careful and look for stuff and be careful of anything that looks big, red, and kissable.
Watch out for kissable things. Got it.
Oh my god. When Chester gets older, is he gonna get lippy injections?
God.
As long as they're not the lippy curse, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Oh no, is Chester on lippy gear?
Lip
Oh
steroids.
no. We can't taint 4 years running of most kissable lips with steroids, with kissable enhancing drugs.
I mean,
Through the
as
whole
long as his
competition.
lips aren't red, there's no proof, right?
Oh my.
His lips aren't red, right?
We can't sully his good name.
We're just pirates.
We do not confirm or deny the allegations of Chester using lippy injections.
Hold on, just like 1 second. I got it.
Oh no.
Hold on.
I am curious and scared of where this is going.
As you should be. As you get close to it, a crabman arrives next to the boat and scuttles up onto the deck, and he fixes his tie, and he says, "Hi there, Crab P. Walker from Neverglades News," and she's like, "Now, I'm here live with the Sea Devils crew. You are with the Sea Devils, yes?"
Yeah.
I'm not. I am Brick.
Oh, hello there. Oh,
They're with the faded crew.
Miss Shai?
Hello.
Oh my goodness, Miss Shai of Neferkitti, of the Order fame? Oh, it's just I'm sorry, Sea Devils crew, if you don't mind, one moment, we'll get to your interview. Now, Shai, I need to know, how do you feel about Amos taking over the Order, taking second in command of the Order?
Who?
You heard it here, folks. First response from the great Shai. Who?
Yes, no, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. I don't believe I've ever heard of anyone named Amos.
Walked the dream path in the shrine, walked the entire path, came out stronger, completely new outfit. Fantastic that night.
No, it doesn't ring a bell. She like then starts mumbling about like pulls out a piece of paper, starts like mumbling, going through the list of like all the current apprentices. Is like, no, I do not know this Amos. I'll have to meet them. Sounds intriguing.
Excellent. It's just like, and you are Brick of the Fated crew? Is this a crossover? Is this a team up?
Welcome to the team up, buddy.
Oh my goodness. It's just, hello there, Sea Devil crew. I don't think we've been properly introduced. As I said before, I'm Crab P. Walker. And welcome to the Neverglades News.
Hello.
Up.
We had news that you were coming, that we should stay clear of the forest as there might be some explosions.
We'll be testing some new fireworks for the festivities, and we want to make sure that everyone stays clear, for your safety.
Are you planning on murdering the Shapers crew? A very Patagon style tiny mic hooked up to what looks like a tape recorder, but there's crystals in it that he is literally broadcasting live.
I plead the fifth, as anything I might say may incriminate me.
As I said before, we are testing some new festivities, and those are highly experimental and might cause rumblings. So yes, just anyone that is not needed to be around should stay clear. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Crab P. Walker just looks at everybody once again. Do you have any words for the squirrels at home?
The squirrels, just eat your spinach and you mind your elders. You'll grow up to be big and strong, and that's a great thing.
He's just like, you heard it here, folks. The Sea Devils crew tells you to eat your spinach. A mighty twist of the day. And he hits the off button. He's like, oh, thank you all so much for that. And it's just like, can I have you all sign waivers? No, I don't want him to do the waivers thing. These guys have nothing to do with Bureaumancy.
Well. Karam just kind of whispers to Nichol, should we just tell him that we're gonna go kill the Shapers people? It's not really gonna be... I mean, it's not like it's gonna be a secret much longer.
My not a lawyer has informed us that we should not.
Fine, fine. Guess we do have other people with us. Better to keep things under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
Because Karam said on the wraps.
All right, everybody. As we pass by this place, Crab P. Walker jumps back into the water and swims back. But, if this is our first time seeing... Oh, not this map. What did I do? There it is. Our first time seeing here. Though, yeah, the Mantis Shrimp people are doing great. Off screen, and we saw a little bit with Aoife and Nichol. in one of our early speakeasies. Like, yes, their home also cleaned up. They have a really nice situation. They are protected from the lippy crabs, but lippy crabs are still a natural predator. I don't think we'd ever make them extinct because that seems rude.
I could definitely see that after the pollution was gone from this area, they were definitely sitting up here on these rocks because the water was polluted. They've just went back to their natural environment. Under the water.
Yeah,
We
that's
gave them
fair.
back their home.
It's just like, they're not BFFs with you all or anything, but, you know, they're no longer in a place where other people are trying to live.
Yeah, I mean, they're not exactly mindless, but they're also not exactly intelligent. So, you know, they don't exactly recognize, hey, these people did this for us. It's more of, oh, we don't have to be near these people and constantly be fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to find the other map real fast.
Yeah, Crabber still wants them dead though, probably.
You know, that crab might need to get over it.
I was gonna say maybe retirement a little bit, you know, just get a hobby, like
Maybe get a mech instead.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, I think that is his hobby at this point.
We're gonna cross into tier lower now. Now tier lower has also changed a significant amount. Well, a less significant amount, but an amount.
It's a bit hard to tell without a map next to it, but I can definitely tell how much cleaner it looks.
Mm.
Oh,
that was
definitely.
stupid. What happened? Like over here, you can see all of the sludge that it was. But now,
Yeah.
also there's this. I have never been more upset and more intrigued by Wouter's work than the time he put a hole in the map.
I was trying to highlight it earlier. I was like, oh, new hole.
Like immediately, right? It's just like the number one thing you see. And why is this thing pointing at it?
Building toppled over. Did the building come from the hole? Who knows? Only one way to find out.
No.
We know where that building came from. That building came from the Neverglades. Like that is. Yeah, it's a big robot. It was Lax cyberpunk transforming building. Which is a sentence that somebody could use.
Well, there's one thing Lockstitch is known for. It's going in the holes.
Boldly going in holes.
Are these names supposed to be here?
Name.
I feel
Which
like the
ones?
names from other places.
Belltown, Yolk.
Belltown, Castlewood.
What is
Yeah, wait, what the?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
because
Argonia's Wield.
it says
Whoa,
Castle
what's
in
going
there.
on with that?
Belltown, Yoke.
Obsession.
Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. I never saw that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought it was on purpose, so I didn't say anything. But
Yeah, I only realized it when Ro asked about why the names are different. I'm like, oh, let me go
Crazy.
look.
That's very funny. I did not recognize that. Well, old map it is now. Right, but I gotta move the rest of you, because, you know, when I set up this game, I didn't set this part up for 7 people.
sounds like a skill issue then.
I
Get
don't think
good.
any of us were anticipating the team up.
I was not, that's for sure.
Put a random mummy's life on the line, and suddenly everybody wants to be friends.
We can't kill that mummy. I bring the moment that she sees that they have the ring. Yes, we fucking can.
Yep, the power of friendship and the promise of incredible violence.
Oh, who that over there?
Future corpse? I mean, a guard.
And another one.
Explosives. That's what's gonna be there. Our fireworks testing.
Target practice.
As you approach, like, you firstly, immediately, any of you sensitive to, like, null metal, feel in the air the fact that your magic is a little bit lessered right now. Like, that chain is a huge amount of null metal. And it goes across the entire waterway. This waterway is quite wide, though. Like, you guys could fit multiple boats side by side. And you see that chain, and there are 2 very visible guards, but you can tell there are other guards behind them. You are outside of, like, hearing range right now, but they see you as well. Sorry about these sirens.
Surprised that they're not just attacking. Do they not realize it's us? Do we just get to get close for free?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Push the advantage as far as it goes.
You 3 take the left, us 4 take the right, or do you need some help over there?
Oh, I think we got it.
Good luck, and well, the wind be behind you.
Any of you have a good way to talk to each? Brick, do you have something that you can give me so that we can talk with each other?
You want to be walkie-talkie friends? Okay. And I'll rip through my backpack and pull out a headset, one for me and one for him.
Oh my god, is it that one
Nice.
from the early 90s that's the 2 hearts broken in half?
Absolutely.
Karam looks at it. Then just looks at Patagon. He's much better with these kind of devices than I am.
I will be
Fine,
your
we won't be
ears.
walkie-talkie friends. You can be my walkie-talkie friend. This means we're best friends now.
Oh. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not the best with these. He is significantly better. Trust me.
Yeah, last one he touched, I think he almost broke it.
What do you mean? You almost broke it.
Just hurt.
I don't know what you're
hurt
talking
that
about.
I would be like, if I was Brick and I handed you half of a heart that was a walkie-talkie, and you just spit in my face.
Rick pulls out a little notebook, and at the top of it is written hit list, and he puts their names down. It's okay. I forgive you. Tuck my book away.
Look,
Ooh, Crom's on another hit list.
look. When we can do something that matches both of us a lot more, I'm more than down. But he understands he's way better than me.
You just broke my walkie-talkie trust, friend.
Fair enough. Don't die over there.
As you all get close, you the people are like, halt! And she's like, yeah, we get it. Sea Devil attire. It's very fashionable out there. Stay behind. Anchor your ship for scanning.
Sorry.
It's like, no, really, they're all dressed up like the Sea Devil crew. He's like, I want to see. And then people start like showing up.
Aw, that's cute.
Let's
They
wait
think
for
we're
the more.
tourists.
14 looks at what he's wearing and looks to like Shai and Brick in confusion, like because very confused. Like he's like, oh yeah, they all dressed up like the Sea Devils crew.
I think it meant Pirate Queen crew. Just seeing it among all of us. It's like,
Like,
wait, is that why they don't just under his breath so that they can't hear? Is that why they don't recognize us? Because there's two separate crews on the same ship?
Yeah. I'm going to turn around and give 14 a quick, no, just go with it gesture.
14 just shrugs and nods.
All we ask is drop anchor. We're gonna come aboard, give you a little scan, figure out how much we need to tax you. You pay and go on your way. You look like you're all dressed up for the festival. You're dressed up like you've never been to the festival before, but you know, still, whatever. You do you.
How long do we wait before we shoot at them?
Well, we let one group on, and then I guess
No, we can't
wanna
give you a
punch
group
someone.
on.
That's all. You just want to punch someone.
well,
Was that what we're doing?
well, this place isn't gonna be around much longer once we're done here.
All right, well,
14.
Yeah,
That guy wants you to punch him right there. The one in the middle, the yellow one. Yeah, you should go punch that guy.
yeah. Here, start with
Absolutely
our
should,
friends
14.
here to scan.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, aren't you a like?
On
Oh,
my
you're a
chest.
bit of a mummy. They pull out what looks and let this rock because it will be funny.
Okay.
Like pulls out a little like magic wand situation, and it looks somewhere between the airport's like handheld metal detectors and a magic wand. And he just scans up and down the mummy. He's just like, so new in town? You coming just passing through? Scan, scan, scan.
when he said new in town, Mummy 14 nods at that one. Like,
Mm-hmm. I thought so. You got a real sanguine vibe to you.
thank you.
It's like a dusty throat, like raspy throat. That sand'll do it. And he like scans. He gets to your ring, and you just hear it. Bzzz. And he looks at it. He's just like, that's ridiculous. Hold on, I gotta go get another one. As he turns his back, as you short circuited
Okay.
his magic detector.
Sorry.
He comes back, tries it again. He's like, goes over you by. He's like, okay, I'm gonna avoid that spot for now. And he's like, nice. It gets to your head, and it explodes again.
Oops.
Shai just gives a smirk.
He's just like, oh, they seem clean enough. And it's just like, so we're looking at, and they start like, these guys are really into beeromancy, though. The Shaper's crew is really into it. And he just starts saying, based on the numbers from 2 of those, going to put you all owe us. We're going to take 1/10 of all of your magic items if you don't mind. Even if you do mind. If you do mind, he points to the
Form you can fill out.
he points to a form you can fill out, and the form also has an arrow that points to the guards with a bunch of arrows, like crossbows pointed at you. Will that be?
I'd like a second opinion.
14's looking at the group like wondering is now a good time? Did he still wait? Like what?
Here, why don't you have your friend scan me real quick?
Oh, it's just like, we lost 2 scanners. You're already at the maximum. Don't you worry about it. You're gonna be solid.
Are you really docking us because your equipment is faulty?
Exactly. It's not our fault your equipment's faulty.
And your gear is kind of worn down too. I mean, you kind of look like you're in drags. I guess you don't get paid very much out here. That's unfortunate for you.
Damn.
This doesn't seem very professional.
Like the worst checkpoint I've ever been to.
Yeah. Same here.
Festival
Been to a
spirit.
lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing to do with the festival. We're not a festival. This is.
Well, I sure hope not, given how you've been acting with this shoddy equipment so far.
Oh,
Have
so
you
I
really
feel
never
bad for
been
anyone that...
extorted before?
This almost feels like you're just trying to rob us here. You're not very good at it either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean-
like the worst thing.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I'm just
mean,
kind of taking a small walk, not trying to do anything yet, just kind of pointing at their crossbows. I mean, come on, you guys can't even get like good equipment. You're using crossbows.
They only have crossbows. Kind of nudges Nichol. They only have crossbows.
I'm just,
I know.
That's
okay, I mean,
pathetic.
the supply chain has taken a hit recently.
Oh,
It's
the
like
supply
not enough-
chain. What was people not coming
Yep,
through enough? Do you just? Oh, I see what
You
it
feel
is now.
inadequate? Is that it?
Okay, if it's just us girls here, if it's just us girls, like motioning to everybody, and he's just like, listen, and like he sits down on the deck of your ship, and he's just like motions for everybody to put their weapons down out there. Listen, not a lot of people have been wanting to deal with the Shaper recently. Some people have said that, we went a little far, like lost a fight really bad. So it's just, hey, the whole world knows about it. Like, the Shaper's crew ambushed some of the Sea Devils, and he's like, oh, dressed a lot like you two. And then violently lost the fight. Like, terribly. It's all around, it's all over the node, it's all across the Echo. Like, Clove Cove hasn't stopped talking about it. Like, they really took a hit to the ego on that one.
Are you sure this is the man you want to be working for? I mean, look at how little he's outfitting you. Look at what he's expecting you to do. Could you imagine if a group of people were just wanting to completely wreck this place? You'd be ill-prepared to deal with them.
You'd probably all die in
Yeah,
an
I mean-
explosion or something.
Yeah, I mean, you were even talking about the supply chain. Nichol gestures to the big no thing. Look at that chain. Look at how shoddy it is. Out of character, Nichol has no idea how shoddy it is. He's just go with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like the worst
it does
null
look
chain.
shoddy. What about it is shoddy, Nichol? It is a shoddy null metal chain.
Well, why I think it's shoddy there is that it has, little speckles of magic on it, like magic residue, because it's been used so much and so often there that it hasn't even had a chance to do its, whole null self-cleaning thing.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. I want to do something. Karam pulls out a pure null dagger. Like, look at that chain and look at this. Look at how pure this is.
Bartholomew grabs it, and then doesn't grab it. He reaches his hand out, he touches it. He's just like, this is the stuff. This is the kind of quality stuff that we had at the beginning of this, before all this got started. And then Dactyloid began to have their little civil war, and then it's just like, the Storm has been acting up. You know how many of our people she's killed? Do you have any idea how many of our people that woman has killed?
14.
Violent.
It was a very good guess. Yes, she's killed 14 of them.
Yeah. High five, mummy.
He reaches out.
You can't. One of those was my cousin Derek.
No, they're laughing because his name is 14.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get the joke. Sorry.
Yeah, guys, is this really worth it? It's just a matter of time until someone with some actual power comes in. I mean, look, two of those devices shorted out. It's clear that they don't really care whether you guys succeed or fail here. They just need you to get as much as you can before you die.
But they're probably not going to replace those 2 devices, so you're just going to be shit out of luck, most likely.
Very rude. But, I mean, what can we really do? You know, we're pirates by trade. My dad was a pirate. His dad was a pirate. His dad was a fisherman, but you understand. It only goes so far.
Yeah, I mean,
Only
after a
there was-
certain amount of time
Go
on
ahead.
sea, it's bound to happen eventually. You either get big enough to man an army, or you become a pirate.
It's just like,
Yeah.
I would. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I was going to say there is, is that, there are other pirates out there. Look around. Find someone who will respect you for you, not someone who respects you as a meat shield.
You know, I loved it back when Clove Cove was a bunch of different pirates, and then that guy showed up and took over.
No, to show up its former pirate life.
I mean, if you've been inside of it, you'd know so much about its defenses, what the ways around the patrols. If you really thought about it, you could find a bunch of the pirate queens and probably get some good money for that information. Maybe even find a way to join in on some of their crews.
Take back.
Take back the means of protection. And
You guys could be real pirates again.
I would like
Fancy outfits.
fancy outfits. Fancy outfits. We all had our own Jolly Rogers. They were great. But no, now we all fly under this, and they motion to the flag, which is an anvil under a hammer. Like a black anvil under a black hammer on a gray field.
Man, to me, it just feels like an allegory. Here he is, just hammering away at you guys, not caring what he does to you.
Could use like a splash of color.
I had a lot of
bones.
color. He motions to his outfit, which is I think he does have a null metal helmet on, and this is like one of those leather vests that has the pieces of metal sewn into it. Like, so not full metal armor, and not even scale mail, just studded leather, but with bars of null metal in it. It's just like, yeah,
Hold on, bars? No, I don't. Come on. They can't even get a proper. They can't even melt it down properly and forge it properly. They just put bars in.
that's tacky as hell.
It does look a little tacky. My outfit. I mean, look at you all's outfit. Why are you all dressed like this?
Fireworks.
You want a fun outfit too?
Darling.
Better go pull the smoke bomb. Festivities.
It's just like, oh, you guys are of course you're going to the festival.
Yeah, in fact, I hear that, and you didn't hear it from me, but if you're wanting to meet the pirate queens, I hear that they might be meeting up there. This might be your chance to just blow this joint and meet them yourself.
Yeah, you guys should come with us. I'll start pulling party hats out of my backpack and giving them each a party hat.
Look like that tricorn hat with a little party hat in the middle.
Fuck yeah.
What do you say? We get your friends over there. We get out of here. There's no reason to risk your lives here when there's so much of the world to enjoy. That's what being a pirate's about, right? Living each day to the fullest, being completely free.
Looting, sailing, explosions. You got none of that here.
The guys with a crossbow who haven't been aimed at you in quite a while, and like, I could party.
Why don't we get your friends? Get out of this place. Please.
Let's blow this joint.
It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. And like, they lower a bridge across, and like, yeah, the former Shaper's, like Shaper's former crew, also hops on board.
Rick?
I'm gonna pass out pirate outfits.
It's like, yes.
Krieg? I mean, not Krieg. Goldilocks? Rick?
Yep.
I think it's time that we blow this joint.
Eat.
Yeah.
Make it
All right,
sparkle.
everyone. Yeah, everyone. Just step back a bit there. Nothing else. We want to make sure that your old boss doesn't have any, doesn't know that you've actually, gone and done something better. Keep things safe for you so you can actually get a better life.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
rough you up a little bit and then blow this place to hell, and then no
No,
one's
no,
wiser.
no need to rough them up.
they're coming with us. This
Yeah.
Yeah.
people. What did people see? A bunch of people that look like the Sea Devils crew sailing up this way. Suddenly, this area explodes. They're just gonna think it was the Sea Devils crew. You guys have the perfect out right now.
Oh, they're down. You got them.
Mummy 14 pokes Brick lightly and like, because he saw you like taking out like a bunch of hat stuff, and he was like wondering if he could grab something real quick out of the bag.
Absolutely. Mummy 14 can have whatever he wants.
But he's just gonna get because he has magical stuff. It's just gonna be like some magical snacks. Just magical snacks for everybody. Snacks. Just passing
Some
around
Squeedles?
snacks.
He just pulls Squeedles out of the bag.
He's got everything, right?
The concept of Brick having a bag of Squeedles is pretty buck wild to me.
We
Considering
does
there's
kind of
only
live
one
them
source
around.
in existence. All right, everybody. Like, these guys are joining your team. How do you break this chain? How do you break the blockade?
I'd like
Brick's
to
gonna
shoot
pull a
it.
cannon out of his backpack.
I'd like to pull a cannon out of my chest.
Oh, we think alike there, buddy. Maybe I do like you.
Patagon will pass out some, smoke bombs and other fun, trinkets to the former crew. He says, "Here, have fun. Make yourself at home. Just throw them everywhere. It'll be fun."
All of them now dressed up. You know what? They're all dressed up as the pirates that they are in their hearts. Like, their outfits might be ridiculous, but you know what? There has a certain pirate charm to it, all of them.
For
And
the
yeah.
first time in years, they feel free.
This 6 pirate, 2 bats and 4 beetles. One of them, the only one of them had a name, and that was Bartholomew. So yeah, we just if you guys didn't learn about the effects thing the other day, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, what looks like a magic wand, you guys can do like ridiculous effects like that.
I did not. That's what something.
But all of us can do those. The only bad one is don't do splatter smoke, which I say, yep, I say as you go and do it. Yeah.
It's me doing it.
Oh, it's me doing it. You can't limit her spirit. But yeah, I don't think this is a roll, guys. I think you talked them into it. we are blowing this place the fuck up. How do we make the world know? The Echo has to know that this is the Shaper and not the Shaper. This is the Fated and the Sea Devil crew, like basically kicking the Shaper. You know, you guys are like declaring war here. Even like these guys are gonna think you killed. These guys are scot-free. Don't worry about them. Like the world's gonna think, the Shaper's gonna think that you killed them, not that they abandoned. Or you could have it the other way if you guys want to make it clear that we will take your former crew. If you guys want to announce that pirates should leave them.
I think showing that it's I don't know if we should with these guys since we did do this. I guess we would ask them, do they want to know? Do they want the world to know that pirates should go back to being pirates, live free? And the pirate queens are here to help with that. Do they want that?
I think personally they would definitely take it, but here is the limitation. If you do that, there are chances that the Shaper gets these guys. They will be just as hunted as you. Like, just so I want to get that like on the board. Like, if sometimes when the Sea Devils roll ones, one of these guys take the consequence.
Well, will it be, boys? Is live your life fearing that tomorrow might not come? Or live every day like it's your last?
It ain't an easy life, but it's a good one.
Absolutely. All 6 of them raise like they have thrown away their null metal stuff and are not thrown it away. We have put it in the correct bin and will dispose of it properly.
Dispose.
You can't just like have it sitting around tier lower. That's only going to cause problems.
Yeah, I think that we'll get the chain too, just, to get rid of it properly.
We can put it all in my backpack.
You can't put the null one in your backpack. The null will actually, like, that amount of null will actually, like, unmagic your backpack.
You
Oh,
break the
no.
backpack, it's dangerous.
You can't break the backpack. That's my whole shtick.
14 looks at that and just shakes his head and break like, mm-mm.
That might be a good chain for our anchor, actually. Just
Well,
reinforce
clean.
it with some null, make sure that it's in proper condition. Not be able to dislodge our anchor when we want it to, when we're setting it down is probably quite the boon, actually.
It's going to need some work, but seems like a good idea.
Better than letting it drop into this area and start slowly eroding it.
Oh, that's true.
Worst comes to worst, we get rid of it in a proper way.
Well, I can do that
Pack it
for
all
you.
out.
All right. What's your guys' calling card? As Karam looks to Mummy, Brick, and Shai.
Mummy looks to the other two. Like, is there like a symbol for the Fated crew, or are they just gonna like magically produce a firework that once launched, it just has like Neferkitti's face on it, like winking or something?
We're absolutely going with the firework.
Yeah, we got it.
They're definitely going the flashy route.
It's
I think that it'll be similar for us. We've done it once, we'll do it again. When the ships were burning, we were able to bring up a mushroom cloud with the Sea Devils logo. This is just on a much smaller scale so that we don't burn down Tiraloa.
Yeah, and I think on each of these 2 areas here, is that Mr. Trafford is going to also do like a both those images of both the crews in ice, so it'll stay there a bit longer than the fireworks too.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is gonna be a fun meeting between all the crews.
I don't think there's a role there either. I just think you launch it, and there is definitely like a moment that just like another one of those situations where like the Echo will remember this. Like this is making news. You all arrive in Prismeridian before the crew will. Like you all will have time to set up. Like you all will be there in the speakeasy. Like having already established a base of operations for the Sea Devils crew and the Fated. Like I think when we get there, you all start like having a conversation about the parlay. Like that is how I think we're gonna get there. I'm not ready to show the Prismeridian map though. We're not there yet.
Nope. Everyone's just gonna have to wait.
Yep.
You already got 2 clean maps. You can wait for a third one.
Oh, technically there were 3. The Alkali map was also changed a little bit.
There you
Oh,
go.
I didn't
You
even
got
notice.
3 clean maps.
Like
There you
the
go.
tiniest bit. But
What was
it
changed
was
on Alkali?
Alkali used to have some gross in the bottom left corner.
Ah.
Because the water in Tiloa had leaked over a little bit. But yeah, I think this just the efficiency of the Fated crew. But this game changed a bit last minute because T couldn't make the time where I had this planned out for. So we just started with that, which cut into some time of the thing. But I still think this game went great.
I think it
100%.
really added to the beginning. Like
Yeah.
making that 20 and a 1 at the same time to just end up bringing our crews together and start on this path to the pirate queens are here and the world will know.
Yeah. Reap and Soul.
Yep.
That Reap and Soul just changed the entire tone of the session.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that one moment of mercy, and now everyone's come out the stronger for it, except for the Shaper, but screw him.
Yeah, screw the
Yeah,
Shaper.
screw that guy.
Garbage.
Yeah, were there even any rolls after that starting scene?
No.
Just RP and fun.
Last roll it was
Yeah.
that 10 and 9 that Hal did, but other than that, or Brick did, sorry.
No.
I mean, we still played into the 2 things.
Oh no,
We-
1,000%. I love the fact that you guys got to do, and me and Nika have talked about all of. Let me go here real fast. Like me and Nika have talked about the fact that what the Sea Devil is known for, what she does, or what her end goals are, is kind of just a big crew. Not just a big crew, but the best, the most qualified. Like people in the world. That is what she's trying to do. And that is why her crew is so varied. That is why her crew is so numerous. And the fact that, yeah, she's known for making allies. And the Fated are known for being very lucky.
That's
Or
apt.
even lucky, just everything always working for them. Like, they always doing it right, basically.
We teamed up for the tiniest bit and everything went the way we wanted.
Yep.
Luck is a skill.
Don't I know it?
Right? It's just like, don't badmouth luck. Yeah, so that was today's game. Thank you, all of you, and like, thank everybody for being here. Thank the Fated crew for being here. Like, it didn't work out exactly how we wanted to, but I think we still got a great game out of it. I think that is absolute. That feels like the end cap of this arc so well. Like yeah.
Really sets up things for the future.
Can't wait to see how
Closures
this
for
parlay
everyone.
goes.
That game's gonna be buck wild. I literally want all of everybody there.
Gonna have to have mummy number 14 hide that ring.
Aw. Okay.
He can wrap it up. It'll be fine.
With
I just-
how the storm is, I would not trust that in the slightest.
We'll just have him eat it. It'll become part of him.
You can't find it, but it's inside him, right?
I am the ring,
You rule them all?
right? But if it really needs to be put away, like he can put it away in Brick's backpack. You don't trust it anywhere else.
I don't know if Neferkitti would be the pirate queen that would tell you to put your ring away in that situation, you know?
That too, though,
That is
Probably
also
wouldn't.
fair. Shai does not speak for the queen.
right? This is right. You can if you want to go after the ring, pick another day. We're parlaying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you really gonna desecrate a parlay when there are 3 pirate queens that would turn against you for doing so?
There's a fourth that's gonna be there.
Well,
Many
that's why I
Oh,
said
no,
3.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
You did the
Because
math
if the
right.
storm broke that parlay, it would be 3 against 1 for doing that.
I look
Yeah.
forward to seeing Oubliette early.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen Oubliette since she got revealed as a pirate queen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shit, there is an overlap. Nick,
Yep, there is a single overlap.
I mean, it's not the first time I've played 2 characters in a scene.
Oh, fuck, that's right. You're in that crew too.
we'll get it figured out. We got time. But yeah, thank you all for playing today's game. Where do you guys want to put the experience?
I'll put mine in Rogue.
Absolutely.
Same.
I want to put... Actually, I don't know if we get points, do we?
I don't think that counts for us.
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
I don't think the pirate, your crew levels up the same way, but I do
Fair
think
enough.
you guys should be getting rewards, and I will.
What you trying to be greedy? Get extra levels? Pulling a Krieg here, getting greedy.
I would never openly admit to that.
But I mean, you're not Krieg right now. You're Goldilocks. You know what I mean?
Krieg,
Different person.
can I put it in negotiator for you?
Yeah, that fits.
Rogue, negotiator, Patagon.
What that means, negotiator.
I feel like this has to be communications because
Yep.
of the. Yep.
Yeah, and that was what I was thinking too with the
Like, same page, exactly on the same spot.
All the charisma today.
Yeah.
Exactly. You guys just fucking did the damn thing. Like, we were set up for a fight. I literally told you at the beginning of the game, feel free to just fight, murder these guys, fuck it up.
That was the plan. And then
And I was prepared for the way that it was going with Brick throwing the storm and like them charging right at you. and I was expecting just to reach out, grab Fable, and just keep going.
That's
You
what I
know?
was expecting too, and then the reap and so happened. If it had stayed just at 20, I'm pretty sure that's how it would have went.
How I was thinking. That was the way
Oh,
that
yeah.
it would have been like fucking Wile E. Coyote, the Sea Devil chasing the Fated.
Right? Would have been full on enemies. Now look what happened.
Oh, yeah. And to confirm, Nichol is absolutely putting Fable up on the table as part of that parlay.
Still going as planned. Jai. Roundabout way to it, but you know.
Roundabout way, but it'll get there.
Yeah.
We got the fireworks display that we totally told everyone we were doing. You know? So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna
Bunch
lie,
of
I'm here wondering.
explosions.
Not gonna lie, I'm here wondering. Oh boy, is that another thing for 14 to have added to his stat block with how it's been going with missions? But we'll see. We'll see.
Like
Everyone.
you all.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you all are amazing, and the direction that game went is so good. Like,
Things just
oh, sorry,
collide.
Nika had a moment. But yeah, you guys feel free that you guys this team 100% can become friends. I have you guys have good chemistry and stuff. Like we have no problems with that. Like there is so far no real animosity between the Fated and the Sea Devil crew because they threw a skeleton at you while they went to rob a tomb that you were also trying to rob at the same time, like Lockstitch was. And then they healed Lockstitch on the way out, and they don't know that you are part of Lockstitch because you are Sea Devils. You are not Lockstitch.
I mean, if I'm being honest, if Lockstitch ever got attacked or betrayed by someone and just always held that over them, we would have a lot more enemies. We forgive a lot more often than not.
Oh, also, Professor Winter, give me 1d20. This is his class sign-up card. This is where 6.
Isn't that Prismeridian?
That is Prismeridian.
Oh,
Your
shit.
NPC. Choice. Just choice. Your NPC that's going to be able to sign up for the classes. There's going to be a big focus on our own. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, they are from Prismeridian. And don't worry, you'll be able to see what their races look like very shortly.
All right, it's all coming together. Glad I could make the die work that way.
Right? Just thanks for influencing it. Be like, this is going to be a 6. I'm scared of that die being a 20. Don't roll a 20 on that one. I don't know how to make an elder god a classmate.
Just put a bow on Cthulhu and make it.
It's just a junior
I'm
guy.
sure there's at least 6 different anime shows where that's the whole concept.
100%.
Monster Prom.
God Hunter was hunting them. They sought shelter. Lost a lot of their power.
Or just strong.
Oh,
Who knows?
I mean elder god in the incomprehensible.
Oh.
Not like Cthulhu, but when you look at it, your mind can't make sense of it.
Again,
Fair
add a
enough.
bow to it and then some blush. It'll be fine.
Clearly, they gotta follow the Mox idea and just be covered head to toe wearing something.
Put googly eyes on them.
Look, as long as you don't actually see under the armor and see the true form, you're fine. Right?
All right, everybody. Again, thank you all so much. We are actually going to switch screens into a little announcement thing, talk about where we're going. We're a little earlier than expected, but here we are. It's like, you guys fucking killed it. That was an absolutely amazing game. I was very happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind saying goodbye forevers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, forever.
Bye.
Forever.
Thank you guys.
Alright, we're doing it. We had a bunch of basically little shit to tell you about to give you some ideas for the upcoming mini arc, I guess. Streamiversary was supposed to be just like, oh, like a couple day little weekend. Ooh, maybe we'll do like 5 games. Nah, fuck it. We'll do it the whole month because that's more fun, and I don't know, I feel like we need fun right now.
Yeah, right, you know,
just
I love just
I'm gonna fuck this up because I'm going to move my mic so that it might capture you a little bit better, and it's going to break when I do that. Probably.
like so. Prismeridian is a more casual arc. Than
It's a good fun time. We get to do lots of little cute things.
Little cute things. So there's the Jellybloom Festival of Prismeridian. It is where, and the rest of this stuff is going to be up to us during that fiasco game. This is the part that is set in
the premise basically is right here.
Right here. And is that the premise isn't even set in stone? Because if anybody thinks something more fun, we'll go with the more fun. But it is where jellyfish begin to raise out of the Prismeridian Sea, and they begin glowing at night like a lantern festival.
It's like the moon jellies.
Like the moon jellies. And
it doesn't happen every year, so when it does happen, it is a special celebration.
It is that, and that's why the boats are all coming together right now, so that they are not sailing around, they are not interfering with the jellyfish. They are all one spot. That's why the festival can almost never be predicted when it's gonna be. You get very little warning, and then everybody heads there. So that is what the next arc is. Now, so we have the Jellybloom Festival of Prismeridian card out there. That gets you, like, not just a game about it, but you will be dressed for the festival. This place has 2 very distinct outfits. And do you want to show?
Yeah. So just Harvey up in them because that made my life easier, but here we go. So you have your classic, the actual festival attire, which is a large, ridiculous sea creature paper mache mask and a cloak to go with it. So Osiria got one of those cards that is out there, the festival attire card, so that's what you're looking at. So when you decide on a sea creature that you would like to be your mask, DM that to me. So the card that is up, the Jellybloom card, will also come with a mask. So very similar to the like the mushroom game and stuff like that. It's a silly little game where you get some variant art that is just fucking goofy, basically. And then on the left side you have what I guess you would call like ritual attire or like traditional attire. It is made of jelly leather. It has that sort of iridescent quality to it, like veils and beading, that kind of deal, and coral accessories. In this case, it's jelly leather. I saw what I said. Coral horns. It could be coral crowns, jewelry, that kind of stuff, made of coral. Plus a little bit of scale mail for like fish scale mail, I guess. Just, I don't need it.
And then we are playing this weekend. I have to talk with the players of it, but I do want to play our game of Tales from the Loop. Not Tales from the Loop, the Electric State. I know I've got Nichol in the call here. I'm gonna get in you guys' chat tomorrow. And I don't think we're gonna stream that because I do like them being played more casual because I feel like it re-energizes my battery. But yeah, you guys. Yeah, let's go camping for sure. Like, that is what I would like to do. Then,
So I just give me a second. I said, Rupert. Suddenly, Rupert. Oh, no! He's tangled in my headphones. This is the worst. Okay. So I said right there. So the left-hand one is the full glow up, 200 because it doesn't have the same level of intricacy that the last ones have. So I feel safe to stay at the 200 mark, and then 50 for the mask and the cloak. That's the deal. They can be open right now. Like, basically they're open until... probably until it starts, until the arc actually starts.
Yeah.
Because they don't know if I'm going to want to be doing catch-up. So if... So, like, to answer Cossack's question of what the future glow cost is going to be. If it is something like this, where the detail level is pretty chill, it can stay at the 200 price point. If it's something that is more elaborate, and I feel like the elaborateness is worth it, it'll be 300. I do not see myself going over 300 at all. Certainly not this year, and probably not next year. But that, like, I want to keep them approachable, while also still, like, valuing my time or something. Thank you so much, Karam. Being like, I need it right now. We already knew the Karam was after it, like,
Coral.
right from the start.
Karam with coral is gonna look.
I'm actually thinking completely replacing the antlers, his horns, with coral horns. That is what I would do for him as well. You should value your time. Thank you. Alright, so we have the downtime game. We also have the Pirate Parlay, I guess, that we're fucking doing. Which was not on the docket at the time, but... Okay. Dark Timeline game?
Yeah, we have the Dark Timeline game.
Whatever the fuck that's actually called. This is written in my, like... These are the words I can think of right now notes.
I think all of the speakeasy cards are out there. Maybe not. No, just the world building's not out there, but we're fine with that. Okay. Festival planning, excellent.
I'm just gonna, like...
all of the speakeasy ones are out there.
I'm gonna crash this one into the lowest possible rarity.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
remaining one.
Take
Just
it
so
all
those
the way
scoot
down.
on out there.
But
Then we have we're gonna start with a speakeasy on May 9th. That's gonna be the introduction to the festival. You get to, tour around, look at the area, see the new map, get fucking hyped. I predicted that. I expected that this would appeal to you, Lurid. I had a feeling about it. Thank you so much. And I was like, yeah, this seems like a Vanna outfit. Thank you, Prof.
Jellyfish. Jellyfish leather. I love this side.
When it's for the mask, DM me what your... Okay, it can't be a devil ray, can it? What would that even look like?
That's kind of a hat on a hat, isn't it?
I'll look him up for the challenge, but like... Okay, so... That.
Absolutely. If one could, clam. Absolutely.
If one could, clam. It's true. I like the fox mask. I thought it worked out. So yeah, we'll also have some kind of speakeasy-esque kind of mini games and stuff, not just during that game, but or that session, but additional sessions.
Let me pose a question to everybody, and like you guys in the call, you can like if you have strong opinions about this, like please answer.
Yeah,
because you guys are core
right
members
here.
of this community. That's you guys are.
Get your fingers on the pulse and all that.
Yeah, your fingers are on the pulse of it. If we started doing more two-part games, what do you guys think about that? And I mean, remember the mushroom game? Like multiple of you played in that mushroom game. So like an alley and then an oop game. Do you guys like that idea? Don't like that idea? Do we want to see that more?
I think it sounds interesting.
Yeah, I see why not. It's,
Like,
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
our MCEs kind of fall into that where we like set it up and then dunk it down anyway. So I mean, I've been loving it myself.
It's like, and like we have too. So we just, the trick can be the first half might not feel like they got conclusion, you know? And that is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
And then my other worry is the second half might feel like they are now beholden to what the people at the beginning did. But if we all feel like we can homogenize, which I believe that we can, we're all adults and we're just doing this, it's cool,
Yeah.
it's fun.
So Cossack has like back-to-back, like games same day.
Yes.
That is desirable. So what we really liked was actually the mushroom game from last year, where like we had the like little mushroom guys like setting up, followed by like the crew playing in that space. I think that's super fun. I would like to see.
I mean, it completely changed how it went for us.
Which is exactly like.
And
which is the risk and also the reward.
I do agree with Frostic that it does make scheduling a bit more complicated, but you know what? I think it's interesting.
So like generally on weekends, I feel like it's mostly okay. I think the way that we would do it is we would back up normal game time a couple of hours and then stay later a couple of hours.
See, and that was another point that I wanted to bring up before it falls out of my head. We had some really amazing Bammon time games lately. Like, and I felt like we had plenty of time to prep before them, and we had like such a good game, and I had so much energy for those games. So if people have like a scheduling thing where it's like even that it's just better to play later, we might be exploring like a regular late night time slot.
We're kind of talking over a bunch of different ideas when it comes to schedule and how we want to do things, and none of them are big changes that we are gonna make right this second. Yeah, late time stuff would be definitely weekend things. Like, I'm not trying to torture anybody with the late night during the week because y'all are adults with like adult jobs. We also talked about the possibility of running other games, like multiple sessions a day. I don't know if I like it. It occurred to me as a thing that we could possibly experiment with, and I feel like the 2-part games will be that experiment. We'll kind of do for both and see if we like it. Yeah, I like the big event feeling, what Midnight said. That's why I like it. It feels extra special because it is like a longer, bigger, more involved thing.
Yeah, better to experiment and see where things go right and go wrong.
Yeah, basically. It's like we're not gonna know until we try it, so we'll fucking try it.
And we always use Patagon and Sept as our fucking like through line between games.
I'm pretty flexible most days. So yeah.
So Tofu said as long as we're not pushing ourselves too hard. And that's kind of the reason we're looking at it, is when...
It's hard to fit... Sorry, go ahead.
No, it literally, like, sometimes it just, the days don't work when it's, like, when we have to go into the weekdays. So, maybe instead of scheduling weekday games or Thursday games, where we frequently end up, like, feeling like we're being woken up in the middle of the night to go to work. That's the sensation of playing a game in a week during the weekday, especially when it's like we get like a day off and then a game. Like sometimes you can't help it. Like sometimes people are born on days that turn out to be Tuesdays.
God, fucking why would you be born on a Tuesday?
Sometimes that happens and it's fine. But exploring the possibility of doubling up, we'll see. You know, we'll do it for some fun things first and then we'll see how we are.
But like Discord journals.
Yeah.
We want to set them up. I think
we'll probably do it tomorrow.
We're gonna set them up, and please fill them out. Like if you want to. Like, but
yeah, like no pressure.
No pressure.
But I know a bunch of you liked doing the journal thing and having a space for it where like we can actually read it. We don't have to go off site to read it. I'm always preferring that kind of situation. we will probably start with the one that is for the Sanguine arc. So, we'll post it, and then you're just posting one journal entry, please just one, that sums up your character's experience through the arc from their perspective. You can loop in the RP that you did.
And if your RP at all got not stepped on,
if it ends up contradicting what because we always say that the main games are canon, right? The actual what you see on screen is canon. So if your RP didn't 100% line up with how things went, just retcon it. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Do what you wanted to do, but fit it around.
Yeah, just change the flavor a bit.
Yeah,
to
absolutely. And that becomes the canon.
That becomes the canon. And then we will also just allow you guys to make, one, because it's in the forum, and then there's a forum in each of them. So, the Sanguine one will be one forum where everybody posts, but then you will also each be able to make your own singular forum that is your journal only. And you can post in that as much as you fucking want to. I really enjoyed reading the journals that y'all used to do, and it has felt like something that was kind of missing. I like it. I like to know what your characters are thinking.
And that sounds like such a great thing. We're gonna try to revamp a bunch of the cards. A lot
always.
of bingo cards are changing.
Yeah, we're gonna change all of those, because at this point they're just guaranteed get cards, and that's against the spirit of we could probably put another birthday card out there, actually, considering we did 2 of them this month, which was not the way that we were expecting to.
No, it really wasn't. Lockstitch Academy, I am
how many of these?
2. I always put out 2 at a time.
2 birthday cards out in the wild for y'all.
What was I just talking about?
Lockstitch Academy.
Lockstitch Academy is coming up, guys. I wanna.
Oh, you know what? Can I take that and run with it? So I think something we're gonna do, and I'd love to see what y'all think about that, is we want to do a community day. And so we're gonna do community day in conjunction with Lockstitch Academy. So what that is gonna be is an onboarding for Academy characters. Don't make me regret it, but it is open to anyone in the community. Those of you that obviously you have your existing characters, we're gonna start with you guys with the cards. Those of you that have those, you can make your NPC character that is attending the academy.
This is including the epics.
Oh, the epics as well. The epic apprentices as well count as this. So all told, that's 8, I think, of them.
It'll be 8.
If that feels okay, we'll probably open it up so that crew can make NPC characters. We're gonna start with those for crew-wise. Other people who are in the community, I'm a green light and say yes, that they can make characters. If you guys want to invite friends who've been kind of interested, maybe adjacently, this would be a time where they could come make a character and participate in the Lockstitch Academy stuff. And we will walk everyone through character creation and tag assignments and everything during community day session. So that's the plan.
Yeah, the rabbits are not.
No, they're grown up now.
The wonderful thing is they're all adults and
Yep.
they are doing their own adventure stuff. They don't want to join Lockstitch because they're
doing their own
they are
thing.
who they are. Ento and Pim joined Lockstitch. They backdoored their way into Lockstitch. They are Sea Devils before they are Lockstitch.
That is true.
And the apprentices, those apprentices, very similar. The magic ones, those were mostly adults anyway. But again, when you were thinking about recruits, they don't have to be children.
Yeah, no, they're not teenagers. This isn't fucking.
This isn't Harry Potter.
It's not Harry Potter.
This is not paramilitary, but
It's the Magicians, maybe, at college level, fully adults, but that
they
kind
already
of
have one career. They are training to be adventurers. They're trained to be Lockstitch, protectors, or whatever.
Whatever vibe we want to be. So that. So we will make. There is no actual age limit. It's a college situation, because you can go into college at any age once you're out of high school. So, that kind of energy. So yeah, we will make more announcements about that, and we'll do a bunch of social stuff. I'm going to talk with Carrie tomorrow about what those kind of social things look like to open the doors a little bit. See how that goes. Get a bunch of Discord RP going. Related to that, the Discord bounties for this week and next week will be related to helping do those things. Also, hi Art. It'll be stuff like reconnaissance, go scavenge through other Discord RP, like roleplay Discords, find me ones that do it good in terms of organization and all of that, and just steal that shit. That's the goal. There'll be a bunch of stuff kind of in that vein for preparation. So kind of different than the bounties you've been doing. If they're wiki bounties, it'll be to the more general stuff. Something I was thinking about is maybe we wanted like a glossary of terms wiki. So each one isn't a link. The wiki itself is just common terms like reap and sow and other kind of stuff we say all of the time.
All the time.
That is meaningless if you did not grow here with that
F
process.
in chat,
Yeah,
squad.
what F in chat, like all of those things. Like it's not specifically the cards, but like that's get out of the salad. Not that we've saladed in a while.
Our own Urban Dictionary.
Basically. Also just, hey, what are cards? When people say cards, what is it? Like that kind of deal. I think that'd be really useful, not just for new players,
Production value.
but also, yeah, like that. So that'll be
check 3D dice. Worst catchphrase.
So that's that kind of vibe. So we got a lot of stuff that we plan to do the launch for in May. It'll either be super cool or be a huge mess, and we'll figure it out. 50-50. That's true. Only Art requires a chair gif in order to be summoned. Okay, so I think we've covered everything on this list except for that one thing that's on it, right?
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I actually have to mute. Council must confer. Had to discuss how much we were saying. So we will in fact have a guest star during the Prismeridian arc that y'all have not met before. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you were gonna try to guess, you're wrong. Like, I'm gonna say that. But we do have a guest lineup, and I'm very excited about it. Have you heard of them? Ooh. There's a chance, but...
Fucking, no.
No, it's
Set your sights so much lower.
Please.
Jesus Christ. Please do not.
We don't have, like, a guest budget, man. Well, so we do have a guest in mind. I'm very excited about it. I don't want to tell you who it is on the off chance that they like bail. But yeah, we do have a guest recruited for this task, so I'm excited about that. I think that's gonna be fun. It's something that we want to do more.
It's Carmen
often.
Electra.
It's not. I said right off the bat. If you think you know who it is, you do not. I'm trying, man. I'm doing my best.
But yeah, I would just like to thank you guys all for such a great arc. Like, we have gotten messages from Tofu saying...
Yeah, I'm sorry, we didn't reply because we didn't see it last night, and then we were in work mode. But we did see your message, and it was extremely adorable, and you were lovely. Thank you so much.
It's just like, I feel like it came together. It would never be my brother in a billion fucking years.
Yeah, no,
I would
absolutely
burn this
not.
thing down before I let that motherfucker have anything to do with
Yeah,
this.
absolutely the fuck not. Like, and he hasn't showed up in a long time. But he's been around on stream before. Nobody is banned from making a Lockstitch Academy character at current, but he would be.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
But yes.
Alright, do y'all have any questions
Yeah.
you want to throw at us? Because I will, those of you in the call, if you have questions and you wanted to just say them out loud, you could. Alright, I have tried, like, Marcus is in the military, Art. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna see him again.
I don't know if you guys caught up on the news. The world's a weird place right now. Marcus is in the military.
No, it is not someone that you know.
And it's not somebody that's ever been on straight on this before, so. I have met him more times than I met Orly and Midaj, though.
I mean, you could say that for literally anyone in the, like...
I met Midaj, I think. Didn't know Orly existed.
No, honestly, me neither.
But yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, you guys killed it. The Fated crew and Tea Time, I'm sad that she couldn't stay for the game because she would have made that extra hilarious, I'm positive, but you guys fucking killed it. So, I don't know how much better she could have made it. It's like, thank you guys for playing the Fated crew so much. Like,
Y'all
you
are
played
killing it.
exactly how we wanted it.
Yep.
Exactly how we wanted that crew to work. You guys made the dice work.
I'm shocked by that. The dice like you a lot, clearly.
Yeah.
You said go fast, we go fast.
The dice know what they want.
Meow. Let me, like, turn him back where he's supposed to be.
I liked him over there. It was really fun.
There we go.
And the Sea Devil crew. Thank you all for setting the tone.
Yep.
Like, you got us started. You introduced us to Node. You introduced us to Sanguine. And that's what we would like to keep doing with you guys. That is, you guys are the forerunners. You guys are on the front line.
Send the tone. We like the tone.
I am pretty amazing. It's true.
Honestly, though.
It's fun.
That's a good question, Sept. Actually, that does remind me of something that was not on our list to talk about. In the past, during May, we've done fundraisers for various things. Last year was Alan's laptop, I believe. I think that was the goal. We also, like, want to start building a nest egg to move because we're drowning in this apartment. Because it just is officially too expensive to live in Seattle right now. So that is, like, a goal. Which is unfortunate because my iPad is shitting out. And I do not want to be replacing tech right now. Not after his laptop last year and my computer. So some of it will be just that, which is really boring. But the other thing was, what kind of fun thing do we want to fundraise for? So in this, the Silver Thimble Builder?
Yeah.
Yeah. The goal for that is to have a city map made, but a city map probably costs 3 to 4 times what the normal maps run, because it is super detailed. When you start doing streets and stuff, like, it can be a lot pricier. So that's a thing we could do. Something else, I don't even want to say these words out loud.
It's just us girls, don't worry.
It is not just those girls.
There's a lot of girls in here.
Here, you know what I will do? I will actually mute stream for a second, so you girls can.
Mm. Mm.
Got that pin on my
Fascinating.
wall and
I
that sticker on my
honestly love
fridge.
that.
I mean, it's not like you're saying you're making a plushie or anything, so it's fine.
I mean, yes, that's true. Okay, so I'm thinking about maybe one of the options. Yeah, no, that like I told them you guys could hear them, so to not say what I
really?
said until we had like had that moment of it. Something I'm considering doing is having enamel pins made that are like the logo pins. The company that we got the Eat the Rich pins from, they don't charge for an extra color variant, so we could do it and have one for each department without it being like too like pricey in that regard. They have also made a post recently saying that they're putting a hold on. They're not increasing their prices due to tariffs yet, so there's like a 90-day hold. It's probably like an 80-day hold now. Yeah, there were fucked up ones, but they still sent me like they fixed it. So, like, that's fine. Also, I chose, like, riskier materials with that pin set, so... I do think it would be nice to have logo pins. That just feels fun.
One moment.
Oh. Which mute? Okay. Oh, the big mute. Alright, hold on.
The council is in session.
Once again.
I regret nothing.
Alright, by all means.
Okay. So we all know the next arc is this little like mini arc, much like our starting arc. We got a little mini arc of the Jellybloom Festival. It's gonna be delightful. And then we go into the Dreamer arc. We're actually probably gonna name it something that's not Dreamer. Because we named this arc the Fated, and not the Fated fucking crew. You guys
killed it, but like it wasn't our intention to make the arc about the Fated specifically, just that the Fated were going to be introduced in that arc. So the Dreamer will be introduced in the arc that follows.
So the twins got 2 of them already.
That's true.
So, but for Surrealist State, what that is we are going into the between, and we are going to like the next map we are commissioning is a map of the in-between.
Ooh.
So we have multiple ideas, and the main thing that I will mention about how I want this map to be is every city, every location is a token, and like it switches up constantly. So that's what the Surrealist State is. The Surrealist State card is adding a token to that map.
And there is no like one concrete definition of what this area looks like. So it can be basically everything or anything, like whatever the vibes are that you want.
Anything and everything all at once.
Basically.
No. Now that you say that, I did give you 2 ideas, but I'm now leaning more towards the second idea for that idea.
I figured once it was like fully explained of what the plan was, you might have to change your thoughts a little bit. So that is what the It's Free Surrealist State card does. We had to discuss whether we wanted to like release that information or not, but it is useful for you to know, and also we still need the time to like commission that map and have it returned. So. Oh, that's a secret. You're not getting plot points. Jesus.
Nice try, but no cigar for you.
Right?
Oh,
go just give everything away, for fuck's sake.
Can't just show these
has
beans.
no comment.
Hey, at least take me to dinner first.
Christ.
We did on Valentine's Day.
He's just
Caustic busting down the door. Reveal your secrets.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta fuck around before you find out. I think that's like the perfect way to put it. Thank you, Rocco. So that arc will be, I believe, Midnight
Yep,
and
Midnight
Clem.
and Clem.
Yep, that will be your arc. I think, like, we have known that right from the beginning. I feel like you guys knowing that now, that makes sense, right? I don't think anyone's surprised by that information. I feel like that is the appropriate place for y'all mini-me characters. So now you know.
I'm intrigued by a Midnight and Clem arc.
Like, so could I make it there?
First Midnight gets kidnapped by Royce into the in-between. Now he's going in of his own volition.
Can you send Warlord a treasure from the bank?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Not my bank, someone else's.
I am excited.
Next,
We have big plans. I am actually starving, so we'll probably wrap up so that we can eat dinner.
Yes.
You go eat.
And then Alan can use the bathroom.
Right?
I'm actually good. I'm solid.
Well said.
Tarkus is asking, if they're red stringed with Clem, does that mean those two are kidnapping them?
I do not want to guarantee that we're gonna
I
marry
can neither
them.
confirm or deny your
Yeah.
suspicions.
We'll see. I want to play with the red strings a little bit more, regardless.
does that mean that me and Talala get to bury Amos?
Like, we had such hopes for that, but then this month's scheduling
Scheduling this one
just
fucking
was
awful.
the worst.
Oh, speaking of, there are those of you that have concrete games for next month, but by and large, it's going to be open sign up. It's a lot of fun stuff. So sign up for the stuff that sounds fun to you.
Yeah.
That's going to be the vibe, basically. Those of you that have like the dark timeline, obviously you'll get scheduled. There's probably some other shit in there.
The Clem's cooking show,
Yep.
the cooking competition. But the speakeasies are the speakeasies. Are the speakeasies.
Probably not. I would say like we'll see how it goes and how we want to do them. We'll take a look at the dates for stuff and let you guys know. Not this week, or if it is end of this week. The first weekend, it'll be Speakeasy Friday. We have a game already scheduled. Those of you that are in that game know that you're scheduled in that game on May 10th. And then we're working something out for the 11th.
More power to you.
Scheduling. It's like the hardest part of this game.
Yeah.
Scheduling the real final boss.
You will like.
We'll figure it out midnight. Like, no stress.
But like for Vala's question, it's just like probably only one apiece, but there will be
No, well, that's the speakeasy stuff,
Yeah,
so you'll
this-
get to do extra scenes and whatnot.
like the speakeasies do not cut into your games, and like some games will take more people, some games will take less people.
Do we need to do short character calls? We'll think on that. I feel like, honestly, everybody feels really good.
Yeah, everybody feels like you guys are all doing great.
But if you...
But this downtime, I am going to be working on a character sheet, guys. Like, Midnight
That's
sent us
part
some
of it.
stuff. I've been looking at some stuff on the internet, and I think I can make a character sheet. And I make that high-pitched noise because...
Question? I don't know, surprisingly, like, the death knell of any tabletop game is generally, like, adulting in schedule, but, like, we're fortunate the way that we do it.
Not calls, just conversations. Caustic.
I don't know if it has to be, like,
Yeah.
a whole ass thing.
Yeah, that's all, like, DM combos
I think
right
DM
now,
is
like-
fine. If for whatever reason we feel like it needs to be in a call, we could, but we will do a call out, like to make an announcement about that topic. Gourmand is a good choice. Connoisseur, maybe. Or some good options. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. If you have questions or whatever that you think of after, just pop them in workshop. We are gonna go eat food and die for probably several days. The bounties that are normally announced on Monday will probably wait until Monday evening after I talk to Carrie. They might not show up until Tuesday. So we can figure out exactly what we want those to be. Also, Carrie's doing office hours on Thursday, I believe. It's in the announcements. And yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you all so much. Bye forever.
Goodbye forever, everybody.
Bye.
Fucking sick.
It's too late. It's too late.
Through tangled paths and mysteries, working side by side, we weavers chart where none to be, sailing day and night. Luminaries chase the truth through boundless wisdom keen. Through tests and trials, they'll guide the crew to sights yet to be seen. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. Our spirit bold and our courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Protecting all through strife and storm, seeing guardians defend. Their mission pure, their promise sworn, steadfast till the end. Mysticians seek what lies untold, with spells of newfound lore. Lighting paths and opening gates to magic's very core. Raise the banner, let it fly. United we stand tall. Our spirit bold and our courage bright to answer echo's call. Adventure waits for nobody, so rally up the crew. Sailing towards our destiny, we know just what to do. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know. Spirits wake, hearts will grow. Lockstitch's name, the world will know.